Hey, welcome back to the channel. Quick rips. Today, I'll be ripping a full sealed case of Select Blaster Boxes 2024. These are the red and blue prisms. They're not die cuts. I ordered this like 4 months ago from Dick's. It finally came in. It's really the only way I'm able to get product is just do the pre-orders through Dick's. So they sold out actually now at Dick's because they're shipping them. So, but you can't go too crazy with Select because they really drop in value quick. They don't have a ton of value long term. Not the most collectible stuff. Even the numbered, sorry about that, I'll make a quick adjustment. Even the numbered stuff is mostly pretty high in retail. $4.99, $3.99, $3.60, $2.99. I mean, you have to get under. Gosh, you have to get the really low numbered stuff. I think in a sealed case, you usually get one tie-dye and one zebra. I've yet to pull either. Last year, I noticed I was pulling a bunch of zebras and tie-dyes, but this year I've yet to hit any of that stuff. In a sealed case, you'll get. I'm going to try not to sleeve up too much. I like to sleeve up the quarterbacks. You get 24 cards, 4 cards per pack. That's just the red and blue shock, I believe. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to sort these. I'll put rookies in a pile, I guess. There's the shocks. They look really cool this year. It says on the box they're die cuts. They're not. Luckily, there's not a ton of die cuts this year. That's a white, I think. I think whites are too... I have a guy that collects Marvin here, so I'll set those aside. Jonathan Taylor. It's a cool color match to $199. I've been seeing like one numbered card on like every other box. So it's actually not that bad of a hit rate. Autos, I don't know how many. There's the die cut silver. We'll put our numbered cards over here. Autos and mems, I have no clue. Maybe like 4 or 5. I guess I'm putting inserts. Inserts over there. 4 or 5 mems per case, I think. All right. Jaden, Gibbs, and then we got, this is the club level. That's the concourse level, and then the one with like the S is the premier level. So that was the first box. We got one numbered card, 2 QBs. It's really difficult to hit on your shocks. Extremely difficult. Much harder than Optic. Because Optic is a guaranteed rookie on every shock. So the autos, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 a case. I really don't know. Michael Penix, we got Purdy, another Jaden. I've never had a lot of luck with select cards. Cool. Best thing you could hit would be obviously a low number Jaden or a tie-dye or obviously a zebra. There's a mem. Jalen McMillan. If you see a blue on the mem, they'll be numbered to 35. Got Ricky Pearsall, James Cook. Select's fun. To me, it's more fun than Prism Retail because of the numbered cards and the kind of the different stuff you can hit, but it seems very hard. It's only 100. What is it? 100 checklist for each level. So a lot of base cards. Mahomes, Stafford. All right. These retail at $35 a box. I think the case cost me $700 plus tax, but I had a huge credit at Dick's, so I think I had like a $450 credit. So it only cost me like $250 total for the case, so I'll probably only get $250 back in value. So I wouldn't suggest ripping too much Select. If they print it like last year, which they haven't yet, they'll print it to the moon. But so far it's been pretty sparse. What am I doing? Inserts over here. All right. New to the channel, I do appreciate you tuning in. If you hit that like button, it really helps me out. Comments appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I try to do case breaks of all the new stuff, at least the decent stuff. Another Marv, AR. That's the premier level. I think the designs are great this year, much better than last year. Tory Taylor. Got a silver of rookie Ray Davis. I think it's the first decent silver I've hit out of Select this year. And I've ripped a lot on and off camera. It's not really that good of a card, though. It's probably only $1 card anyway. All right. All right. So you can see, I don't know how many boxes I've ripped. Three boxes. I've yet to hit a $5 card in 3 boxes. So it's a tough rip. Really tough. Target's selling them for $30. Walmart's selling them for $40, which is just stupid. And Dick's had them for $35. I think Shields has them for $30 as well. You can see it's like Cooper Rush. Wow. Absolutely getting murdered here. I might not even get my $250 back. All right, Bo Nix. I actually think this insert looks kind of cool too. The Select Certified. I think they did really good with the designs. All right. Kareem Hunt and Gibbs. They're really thick. It's a mem. If your mem's blue, it'll be numbered to 35, I think, and then you have a really sick patch. That's not bad. A Drake May. It's probably the best hit yet. Maybe a 5, maybe a $10 card. Color match. It's our second mem. I'd be devastated if I didn't hit a zebra out of a sealed case, though. It's our first decent prism there. Shock. Silver. Mahomes, that's not bad. Chiefs box. So we've only hit one numbered card. And this is box number 5. So maybe I was hitting, in loose boxes, I was hitting a numbered card on average 1 out of every other box. So maybe I just got really good boxes. Or maybe just grabbed the wrong boxes, not sure. Yikes. That's a cool insert. Got David Njoku. Drake May. We got a numbered and a silver. Silver is Dan Hampton. Got a numbered Corey Trice. Yikes. Wow, that's bad. Never even heard of him, actually. Out of $3.99 on the Premier level. It's a rough one. All right. Corey Trice. Quorum. All right. I think a Jaden Shock might be going for like 20 bucks. It's gone down a lot. Caleb, first Caleb card. And then another bear, the wrong bear. All right. So 5 boxes, 2 numbered cards, 2 mems. I ripped 4 Target Blasters prior to this off camera and hit nothing as well. Like I said, select is tough. Neighbors. It's not bad. Color match. Next year's draft class is going to be really rough. There's no... And the receiver chase is really rough. The running backs is decent. But the QBs is pretty bad too. Drew Brees. Silver. Man, Isaiah Simmons. Never heard of him either. The good news is they're going to be pumping out products super fast. Scores already released. Donruss Elite's coming out shortly. Looks like an auto here. I think that's the auto. So you're going to see a ton of products soon. So it'll soften the blow on the weak draft class. Panther. Joe. That's bad. I think he's a punter. I thought maybe I had Andy Dalton there for a second. Johnny Hecker. That's a terrible auto. Wow. I usually top load my autos, but I'm not going to top load that one. Wow, that's terrible. Yikes. Okay, so those are probably... Oh, wow. I'm kind of speechless. Those boxes were horrible. $50? 1, 2, 3... 6 boxes, maybe $50 in cards. I don't even know if I got that. $30. Oh, I had all those QBs. I mean, $1 a piece, $2. Maybe like 30 bucks. Oh, the Drake May. Wow. Yeah, that's why. If Topps is going to try to push wax prices, they're just going to hit a wall. It's the people that are buying in the breaks that are killing. Is that a zebra? I got a zebra. All right. So let's see. Got a red Carson Steele. So we got a hit on this or I'm dead. It's going to be a rookie. Not a rookie. The colors look real bad. Oh, that's horrible. That's a terrible zebra. Cam Jordan. Oh, that's absolutely trash. I don't care if he's an all-pro DN. It's a trash card. Ah, that's horrible. Ooh. Yeah, it's the people that buy in the breaks that are kind of ruining the hobby. You can't blame the breakers because the breakers can't have breaks if it wasn't for the idiots buying in the breaks. So I keep pushing wax prices up, but I don't know how you justify the prices of these cards. Jaden. You know, Blasters should be 20 bucks at most. Optic is an exception, I will say, but ugh, so disgusted with that zebra. I don't even want to rip this case. Oh, that zebra's so bad. Cam Jordan. All right. Ooh, that was all base, wasn't it? All right, let's see if we can find a tie-dye. Dallas Turner. There we go. First decent hit. We got a Caleb on the red, white, and blue. That was a good box. If that was the only box you bought, it was a real good box. Zebra, Caleb, Jaden, Keon Coleman. But gotta have to hit. Usually get one tie-dye, so hopefully I can hit on that. But this is the zebra's impossible to hit on though. Really difficult. It's a 1 in 100 shot of getting the player you're looking for. Could be worse than Cam Jordan, I guess, but we got Amonra. There. Yeah, like $40 a blaster. It's just it's crazy. I mean, you don't have to buy them, of course. I get it, but I do think with this new draft class, it's going to be harder to sell products. Caleb. I was hoping they'd load up Select like they did Optic and the other sets, but I find it harder to hit this year. Marv on the silver. That's the club level, actually. This pack is super thick. That mem is not normal. That's got to be blue. Yeah. All right, we got a numbered mem to 35, I believe. I don't think you can get like total garbage on these. Well, I shouldn't say that, but I think I got a garbage one. Rookie. Yeah, I did get garbage. Dang. It's not total garbage, but that's not good. You might get one of these per case. Sick patch. These are numbered to 35. Dang. Yeah, the mems, they don't have a horrible checklist, but it's definitely one of the... Yeah. Let's just say that's disappointing. Definitely disappointing. But the ones to 35 are super thick. The patches are sick. You can't hit really big on those. Dallas Goedert to 399. So we got 2 numbered cards in that box, in that pack. I guess the mem there is a little different, but yeah. Sick patch, sick card. Blake Corum's not exactly who you're looking for there. It's cool to hit a numbered card out of 35 out of retail, nonetheless. And the patch is pretty cool. Just definitely not who you're looking for, because like I said, the checklist is pretty thin on the mems. Got another mem, just a regular. The regular one's gonna be red. Oh, what do you know, Blake Corum? You know, with the numbered ones, they give you the cool patch. Michael Pittman, Keon Coleman. Caleb, and then Rat. Rattler will be competing for a starting job. They drafted, I forget the name of the quarterback they drafted. Nobody crazy, but you never know. Could be the best QB in the draft. You just don't know. Gibbs on the silver, and Breece Hall. McCarthy on the premier level. All right. Jaden, A-Rod. Looking for I'm guessing that's the only numbered patch they're gonna give me. Only zebra. So really at this point I'm just looking for a numbered card or my tie-dye. And I don't know if you're guaranteed a tie-dye in a case. I think you are, but I don't, you know, nothing's guaranteed. We got a numbered card. It's pretty high numbered. So we can get a rookie. Bill? Yeah, Keon Coleman. I'm actually not a huge Keon Coleman fan, believe it or not, as a Bills fan. To 360. I actually don't think he's that good. Cool card. As I don't collect his cards, which is, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be around forever. Khalil Shakir, I'm a bigger fan of. Much better player in my opinion. All right, what do we got? Minka. All right, I'm gonna move these base over there. You can see I've only hit a couple good shocks so far. You can see they're super hard to hit on. The silvers, I mean, super hard to hit on as well. Drew Bledsoe there. You got a Caleb base. I don't know if I'll be grading. Last year I did a bunch of grading with this stuff, but everything's changed with PSA. You can't really do the value bulk anymore because it takes like 3 to 4 months. And by the time you get the cards back, they would just tank. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do much grading on low-end cards anymore, just because PSA is $40 to grade on a 20-day turnaround. Plus tax, plus shipping, you're in $50 for one card. So, and then their grading standards have gotten tighter, so it's making it more difficult to grade kind of the retail parallel type cards. The formula just doesn't. It's making less sense. Let's just say that. There we go. Drake May. That's a cool color match. I'm guessing that's probably got more value than some of the other QBs just because of the color match there. I mean, if I was a Patriots fan, I'd like that card. And it's got the old school uni. I actually like that uni a lot. It's one of my favorites. Even though I'm not a Patriots fan, I think that uniform's really cool. Josh Allen, Hutch, Isaiah Likely. We're hitting less numbered cards than I anticipated. We got a Lamar silver. Believe it or not, that's probably one of the better hits I've had. All right. All right. Base cards. I don't think I have that Josh Allen. I'll put that one at the side. Curtis Samuel. Penix running the ball. And Devontae Smith. Guessing the people scooping up these cases are just breakers. I don't get in a break on this stuff. It's just stupid. I think all breaks are stupid, to be honest with you. If you're offended, well, sorry. Not sorry. I watched a quick break of that rookie royalty stuff. People are paying $2,000 a spot just to get on the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese stuff. $2,000 a spot. Let me see what this is here. Oh, yikes. That's real bad. Dak Prescott. backup quarterback for the Cowboys, to Joe Milton. That's my prediction. Oh, to $5.99. That's really high numbered. Yeah, they're paying like $1,500 to $2,500 a spot, basically. So I say $2,000, and the guy put up a wheel of just anything you could hit in that box. There's only 2 cards in the box if you're familiar with it, and people are getting cooked. I don't get it. It's just gambling. You'd say this is gambling, but it's not gambling because I'm not doing it for money or for any of that. It's just for fun. Like Corum. But you'd have to be crazy to buy into a break of select after I've ripped a good amount of this stuff now. Select hobby. Definitely. Probably the way to go. I think you're better off buying one hobby box than a case of this stuff. The only thing you could argue is that this guarantees you a zebra, but the zebras are super cool. They're just super hard to hit on. Jameis Winston. I don't even know what team he's on right now. I forget where he went. He still might be better than all of the Browns QBs right now. Maybe Flacco might be better. I don't know. Purdy. Bo Nix on the premier level. Not bad. So we've hit 3 QBs on the shocks. I think that's actually probably pretty good. Average per case. I bet you're only going to get 3 shocks of the QBs, the top 6. So May, Caleb, and Nix. Not bad. Got, is that a numbered? Silver of Dak Prescott. We have a numbered card. Cooper Rush. Are you joking me? I'll sleeve up the numbered card. That's the $4.99, but wow. That's tough. I don't know why he's in the set. Super weird choice that they put him in the set. Cooper Rush. Joe Alt. Where is my tie-dye? Well, like I said, I don't know if you're guaranteed a tie-dye. I think you are. Tie-dyes look weird this year because they blend in a ton with the shocks. So it's kind of hard to tell. I haven't pulled any, but I think I've seen a few. George Kittle. Ooh, look at that. So I will say I've done well on the shocks. For a case, that's really good. 4 QBs. For all the people that I offended that buy into breaks, comment below if you've seen 4 QBs in a case break. But I think it's like 3 usually. Ricky Pearsall. And then we got Bo Nix. Tons of, if you're into like collecting the base QBs, you're gonna get a ton, which is cool because it's, like I said, it's a smaller set. So we're missing JJ McCarthy and Michael Penix on the color. Silver. Oh, it's the wrong Jaguar. Looking for Brian Thomas there. Not that it'd be worth much, but Rome, Tracy, TJ Watt, Christian Watson. So we get 1 auto so far. I don't know if you get more than one in a case. The other day I ripped 2 Target blasters that got delivered, and I think I hit 2 autos, so it was kind of weird. Penix and Daniels in the same pack. Tons of base QBs, I'll give them that. Probably going to have like 30. They don't have much value though. We got, what is that? Purple on the top. Is that an auto? Might be an auto. Nope. I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't seen it. It's the club level. It's just the color match with the team. Yeah. You don't get a ton of club level. Maybe one per box. I really haven't been paying attention too much. I'm more paying attention to the players than the levels. Montana, Drake May, JC Latham. It is so hard to hit the silvers. I think it's harder in select. It feels harder in select to hit a silver than. You only get one. I think you get 1 per box. And then prism. So yeah. Ooh, we got a copper. I think those are at a. Oh, John Dodson. You're looking for. Those are a $2.99. You're looking for Cooper DeJean there. I didn't even know Jahan Dotson. I forgot he was on that team. Caleb Base, Marv. Man, these are. You can't pull 101s in here. So the ceiling is super high. They're just going to print this stuff to the moon. I know it's like short supply now, but if they do anything like they did last year, maybe they'll stop because they're running out 2025 products. I'm not sure, but to hit anything low numbered like that, you got to be so lucky. Herbie. Darnell Savage Jr. Cam Jordan, Lamar, AJ Brown. Might get, I don't know if I'll get a tie-dye. What's that? Oh, that's just Jared Verse. Brett Favre. That's the wrong Falcons quarterback. It's so weird they have Brett Favre. I'm going to leave that up. Brett Favre in a Falcons uniform over the Packers or even Jets. Super weird. Oh, Brett Favre again. Tracy Jones. We got 4 boxes left. Have not hit a good numbered card yet. Nearly impossible to make your money back on a case of select. So I think it's funny that they sold out so fast. It's the breakers, I'm telling you. Breakers are the carnies of cards, we'll call it. We got a Keon Coleman and then Mahomes. It's actually probably a $5 card, I would say. It's really cool. I don't know if I've hit the Josh Allen on that card yet. I haven't. I'm definitely looking for it. Cool color match. Marv. He gained like, looks like 20 or 30 pounds of muscle in the offseason. He looks like he's going to cause some damage this year. We'll see though. Silver. Josh Allen silver. That's pretty good. That's pretty sick. Best silver you can get. BTJ. Kirby Joseph. All right. How many boxes we got left? We got 1, 2, only 3. Yikes. No tie-dye. I thought I was going to get a tie-dye for sure. Still might. But for the 8 people that watch my video, it'll prevent you from maybe hopefully buying into a case break. All right, let's see. Theo Johnson, Earl Campbell, and A.J. Barner. So Favre is in the set in 2 uniforms. That's kind of crazy. Joe Montana. So maybe it's just 1 auto per case. Silver, Jalen Carter. And mems, I think I've hit 4 mems so far. 1 being the numbered. Oh, here's a 5th. This is the red. Hopefully it's JJ back to back. There we go. Oh, another Mahomes. So 5 mems. It's not a bad one. The Mahomes. Sure that's a few $5 card or something. No idea. All right, we got 2 more boxes. I'm guessing I'm not gonna get a tie-dye. I'm guessing you only get 1 auto per case. It's weird. I got 2 that one time. I ripped a couple blasters. Last year I pulled a gold Jahan Dotson auto, which was it's probably my best like retail pull ever. Not for value, but like rarity. Out of 10, Jahan Dotson auto. But this case really sucked. Ooh, Troy Taylor. Oh, BTJ Silver. That's what you're looking for on the Jags. There's a green. Dexter Stingley. The green looks kind of cool. It's only to $4.99, so very little value, but I think it looks cool. We got a Jaden on the premier level, or the premier level. So we have 1 pack, and then we're down to our final box. Yikes! Glad I only bought 1 case of this stuff. It's a tough rip. Not gonna lie. Real tough. All right, final box. I guess maybe there's no tie-dye guaranteed. Maybe it's tie-dye or zebra, but I did see 1 sealed case hit both. So I thought you'd get 1 of each, but guess not. Maybe instead of the tie-dye, I got the patch to 35. Tie-dyes are pretty sweet. I mean, it's the only reason you rip select, in my opinion, is tie-dyes and zebras. After that, it's kind of pretty bad. Braylon Allen. All right. Whole case, 4 top-loaded cards. So that's kind of tells you the product. Neighbors, color match. I'll count the numbered cards after to give you an idea. I was expecting 10 numbered cards. 2 more packs. All right. Last pack. We got a numbered card at least. It doesn't look like a tie-dye. It's a rookie. Sucks. It's a 360. least it could have been Marv. We didn't get one good numbered card. So that case was literally garbage. But that's what I expect for all of them, to be honest with you. So I'm honestly not disappointed. Well, I'd be lying if I wasn't saying I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. I should say that. I'm definitely disappointed, not surprised. Just going to clear the way of this junk and then kind of go over. I'm curious of the numbered cards that I pulled more than anything. I was expecting 10, so. Let's see. Keon Coleman, I guess that's our best numbered card. 1 auto. Gosh, that's terrible. Okay. So these are the numbered cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Add the mem 10. So we got 10 number cards. That's what I expected. I just missed. Keon Coleman's probably the best one. We got 1 auto of Johnny Hecker, which is a joke. And then the sleeved up stuff. Coleman, Neighbors, Mahomes, Worthy, Rattler, Harrison, Pearsall, Worthy, Mahomes, Harrison, Mahomes, Ray Davis, Neighbors, 5 relics, McCarthy, May, McMillan, Corum, and then the best one out of 35. Sweet card, wrong player. And then these are just all QB base. Like I'll count it. I hit the Thomas and the Allen on the silver. Those are pretty cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 QB cards base out of 20 boxes. So it's over 1 per box. And then the big hits. Jaden on the shock. Nick's on the shock. This is the lowest level. The Concourse, Premier, Concourse, and Caleb. So 3 Concourse. So 4 of the QBs. I think that's actually really good. And then there's the Zebra, the case hit. Terrible. I don't need to hear. Well, you can say it in the one. I really don't care if you see how great he is, but it's a horrible card to pull. It's not who you're looking for. If you want defense, you're looking for Cooper DeJean, honestly. Unless you're a collector of Cam Jordan, which I'm not. So, anyway, that's a case break. That's the truth. That's 20 full boxes. Sealed case from Dick's. Luckily, I only paid $250 for it. I'd be a little more disappointed, but it was fun to rip. Probably wouldn't rip another case just because the chances of hitting some are so low. It's a fun rip. I enjoy it more than Prism, less than Optic, less than Dunruss. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned for more.